Hi, Charla. What's up, Kyla? Brina? Welcome for another Genshin Impact stream, part 88. Getting so close to that 100. That is honestly so incredible. I'm just thinking about it. 100 episodes of a Let's Play series. So many people have come and gone, but we've still been here, guys. We've made it to Snezhnaya, just right around the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It really is crazy, I know. What's up, Bridget? Good to see you. But we have always been around. Okay. So tomorrow is ready. All the food is prepared. I told them not to make so much. It's just for one person, but they made a bunch of food. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, take this, that, and take it home and leave that for us. So, yesterday I kind of had a free day. Today I'm having a free day. Tomorrow I'm having a free day. 3 days in a row. Pretty crazy, right? Hi, my sweet Madonna. What's up, Haley? Good to see you. Well, it's literally dinner for 2 people. I was going to take her out for dinner, but she wanted to try Afghani food, right? So I told my parents to come over and make food. Because I'm like, I ain't cooking no Afghani food. I used my parents as free labor. Yeah, it's like 3 days now I'm having a free day, but it's whatever. I can bounce back like no tomorrow, so. I mean, I could literally go probably like 2 months eating whatever I want and not really anything would happen. I mean, I went, what, for like 4 or 5 months without even going to the gym with like no any substantial change at all to my body or physique, so I think I'll be fine. I'm not gonna magically just change overnight after a couple days. I'll live. I will live. You had pizza? Nice. Nice. Okay. So I actually went and got some food too. That's what I got. I got a little bag of all dressed Ruffles chips. I got a Kit Kat. I got this peach tea drink that I very much like, and it says at the very top, high in sugars. I don't care though. I got a Minute Maid orange juice again, high in sugars at the very top, it says. And I got myself some McDonald's too. Yeah, boys out here. Yeah, boys just eating. But then again, I did want to get some good food for a Moon Prayer night. This is my idea of good food. Going and getting some snacks at 7-Eleven and McDonald's. Moon Prayer night right around the corner, so I'm like, you know what? I have to go get some good food. Okay. What's up, Lucy? Good to see you, baby. Indeed, my girls. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. You're not hungry? Oh, it's okay, Lucy. Just eat when you're hungry, then. Okay. Oh, yeah. Last time we left, we were going to go see Columbina and I think we're gonna go ask her about the Phantoms and Conria and whatnot. I don't know if Columbina was around during Conria. Guess we'll see.
We're back.
Hold up. Where's my little Columbina?
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
That's right. The Kuhenki are gone too.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know.
Walkies.
Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Kind of unlikely for Columbina just to go out
Columbina,
for a leisurely stroll.
Back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here. Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention. What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her? Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Well, something's very wrong then.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Uh-oh. It's been a couple days and Columbina is still missing.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
I don't know where Columbina is, but she should be laying right there on my bed. That's where she should be, but she ain't there, so...
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her
All
after
right,
I
Mama.
noticed the flowers
Come
had
on.
changed color.
You're next
Based
up.
on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love McDonald's.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nagai's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go.
I gotta be careful with my little duck. She is a smaller framed young lady, so can't be going too wild with that one. Unlike Mawika, you know, this girl is definitely built. I'm getting too out of control. Okay, Sitlolly is small frame too, but she doesn't mind it. Columbina is way too delicate. Jalonen doesn't mind it, and Mawika doesn't mind it either. Just a little bit of backstory on how the girls like it. The kids won't know what we're talking about, ladies, but we do. Oh, goodness. Okay, go to Nasha Town to collect intel. Yeah, Columbina's definitely missing. Well, you can definitely handle it.
Wait a moment.
Toss Llama out of
Is
bed.
it just Paimon, or is this all kind of suspicious? Has never been here before, right?
No,
Oh.
I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Oh my goodness. Could this be the individual who took Columbina? The final boss of Nod Cry? No.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Uh-oh.
Not sure.
Prepare for a battle,
but it's
ladies.
definitely hostile.
Yeah, Llama, you are right. She's like, not sure, but definitely hostile. Guys, the final boss of Nod Cry. Prepare yourselves.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
Oh my god. That mole is the final boss of Nod Cry?
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave
Oh
quite
my
an indelible
God.
impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Does it get any more perfect than this girl? Look at her. 10 out of 10 design. Literally as perfect as they come. I love the white, the red, the blonde, the orange. And you see on her hat, Pyrovision. That's Alice. Okay, so she has a lot of what the heck are they called? I guess monikers. Alice, Great Adventurer of the Realms, Dodo King, Defender of Old Mondstadt, etc. But most importantly, Mother of the most adorable Klee. I love that. She is stunning. Oh, I love that. She like goes shh, and then she like winks at us.
What is going on?
Llama's so lost. She's like, I don't get it.
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
She is actually hilarious. Though.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a dodoco, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel
Alice
to
is actually
finally
really thick,
meet
too.
me?
You look like...
You look, yeah, she looks just like Klee, but like older.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see.
Yeah,
Not a
this was like the
mage.
first
That
like
was,
real introduction to Alice.
Quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexenzirkel. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
So for anyone who's a little confused what the Hexenzirkel is, a group of mages, Alice being the leader of them all, and they protect the borders of Tevat. So they specialize in threats to Tevat that are otherworldly. Let's just put it that way. They're a very, very, very powerful group of mages, very powerful group of individuals. That's who they are.
That's right. She's a good person, just kind of
Yeah.
unpredictable.
And the Hexen Circle, they definitely love
what is the
Mondstadt.
human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
My son
It is a
Varka, yeah,
pleasure
he's
to meet
definitely a
you.
ladies' man.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Alice is the final boss. We have to fight her. Alice would beat the Travelers so quickly in a fight.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm gonna send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow.
I love how her personality is like so like grandiose, and she just loves to poke fun at everything. She has a very fun and bubbly personality.
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong,
Funsies.
Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Look how amazing her design is, though. Like, look at her hair. Her hat is just wow. I love her dress. It even has like little hints of green in there too, like kind of like I'm not sure what you even call that. Maybe like teal. It's her design is, holy smokes, it's so out there. It's so wild looking, but it's just so beautiful more than anything.
No, it's just you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
Paimon's like, take this situation seriously. You're just literally goofing around, Alice. Like, this is serious. Columbina's missing.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the three moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
So that's why Alice is here. So Alice wouldn't show up if it's, for non-important reasons. Clearly, Columbina going missing is a big deal enough for the Hexen Circle to get involved. So, quite a big deal, you guys. This is definitely serious.
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was,
a
of
banana
course,
out there
to have
that
some
I
fun.
ripped, right?
But I do technically
days
have a
ago.
job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of
And now we got
Tevat's
like
borders.
a couple little fruit
I'll
flies
skip over
flying
the
around,
complicated
so-
parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Ah, no wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible
that's
amount
awesome,
passes
Bridget.
through. just enough to influence the verdant crests and so
I
on.
agree, Kyla. Her
And as you
design
noted,
is so
there
gorgeous.
has been
Like,
an
look at it.
unprecedented number of phantoms
And
appearing
again,
this
Pyrovision.
year. The influence of the
She's
moon
gonna be
beyond the
playable,
border
guys. 1
cannot
billion
explain this.
percent she's gonna be playable.
There is another far greater
When she's
factor
gonna be
at play.
playable?
The
knows,
trilunar
but-
syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Devat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
A big lore drop. Before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, and again, the heavenly principles didn't always have control over Tevat. It was actually like the Moon Sisters, so pretty much Columbina, who had control over Tevat.
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But fast forwarding to
What's
the
up,
present,
Dart?
the
Good to see you.
eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh, and the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
A lot of lore here, guys, so open up the ears.
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
I love
Kinda
when she
sounds like
winks
your
at the
dad's in
camera.
the
It's like she's winking
question,
at me.
but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? I see, I see. Nicole
Okay, little
told me
fruit
about
fly,
that
you have to
legend
go away
once.
before I kill you.
Nicole? You mean meet
Mm.
Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
Okay, maybe a lot of you guys aren't going to remember this. We heard a voice 2 times that was apparently in our heads, but it was not. One time we heard it in Sumeru. Another time we heard a voice that sounded exactly the same in Fontaine. Both times that voice came from the one and only Nicole, a literal angel of Tevat. So Nicole has been in the game for quite some time. She's been sprinkled here and there. Obviously, she's in the game, she's playable. And she replaced the living heck out of Bennett, thank God. But yeah, that was Nicole, by the way.
Ah, yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Okay, I'm confused. She can't go home, the method won't work, but she hasn't really went anywhere, she just disappeared. So she's still into
My
that.
body is so heavy. Wait, no.
My baby is sick.
My mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me?
Hi, Chrissy.
I feel
How are you, baby girl?
drowsy.
So good to see you.
Like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out?
You got a PS5, Dart? Let's
I
go.
think I'll go for a walk.
That's awesome, bro.
Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Does this mean Columbina's dying, you guys? Or she's dead? This is so sad. Oh my god.
The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near.
This is actually so heartbreaking.
Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon
I refuse
after I
to believe it.
disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this.
Oh, my baby girl is so scared.
So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically.
Yeah,
I can
she's
still
literally
feel.
dying without her
But as
powers.
my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
This is so sad.
Come on, come on!
Yeah, this part of the Archon quest,
Wait for me!
Chrissy is a little
The
sad.
Frost Moon
I
Enclave.
remember this part.
How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
Times like these when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes too.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face.
What was her birthday
But they were
present?
frozen
Awesome,
stiff.
Dart.
Karina, Lametti, it's
And
time
by
to
the way,
eat.
happy belated birthday then.
Coming!
You got a PS5 just in time for Snezhnaya.
I want to watch them a little longer.
So just fill these
I know,
balloons
you guys.
with
Poor
air,
Columbina.
right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
All right, enough
What's up,
horsing
Becky?
around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Yeah.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then think fast.
I sure am,
Is
Chris, yeah.
pumping a balloon full of water really so
I
much
had
fun?
some McDonald's. I had now a bag of chips. I have a Kit Kat. I had some orange juice. Yeah, definitely eating whatever I want for this episode of Genshin Impact, which is supposed to be Moon Prayer Night, but obviously this is a very, very sad moment of the game. But at least we got to see Alice.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert?
Lamado.
Always get Lockaberry. I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have
I
a
love
bite
how
of yours.
Columbina's seeing the modern day Frostmoon
They're sharing
Scions
food?
from what
I've
she
never
knew.
shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frostmoon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too.
That's a new
Don't
sight.
fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I eat some junk food once in a while.
So this is what it means to be family.
It's just sad that Columbina's seeing the modern day Frostmoon Scions under these circumstances as she's literally
I'm seeing
dying.
so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
Indeed, I
It's
was craving
nice.
some junk food.
Being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
Columbina's literally dying, and she's thinking about us, you guys. In her final moments, Columbina's literally thinking about
After the
us.
War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Okay, so you guys are probably wondering why Columbina's losing her powers. So there was a war a long, long time ago, the Funerary Flame War, and after the 3 moon goddesses were destroyed, shattered, killed, except for the Frost Moon Scions, which is not Frost Moon Scions, but the Frost Moon, which is Columbina. The other 2 are shattered. The Eternal Moon and the Crimson Moon both were shattered, and they were severed from Tevat. That's why Tevat has a dome around it, the false sky, the firmament, right? And her power is being rejected and cut off from Tevat, from the real world. That's why Columbina grows weaker and weaker and weaker.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they
What's
can't tell me what
Rocky
to do.
Road?
I'll say
Becky?
whatever I want.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the ray
That's
hair
right,
of
Chrissy,
Solnari
yeah.
only weakened her further.
Usually I'm eating
It happened
fruits
close
and
enough to Moon
vegetables
Prayer
and things
Night
like that.
when the Kuvaki concentration here is
Not today,
high.
baby girl. Not
That's the only
today.
reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Ugh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that
Oh,
has
a
to do
new
with the
name for my
natural
sword
order.
that I lost?
Basically,
Yeah.
the rationale for their
The
existence
Chosen,
in
my
Tibet
sword.
was lost.
It's gone
The same
forever.
logic applies
I lost
to
so
the
much
present
stuff.
moon
but
goddess too.
that happens.
Consider her existence so far.
I still had a
Her
smile on
comrades
my
in Satori
face
called
even though I
her
died.
Damselette.
That's
And she
the
was
fun.
worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we?
Hold on, I kind of missed that. Okay. So the same logic applies to the present moon goddess to consider her existence so far. Her comments of Fatu called her damsel at, and she was worshipped as Kutar's wife, but these connections have now been severed. Yours. So the final little things that were keeping her connected to the world was two things. The fact that she was a Fatui Harbinger, which she's no more, that connection is severed. And another, she was worshipped by the Frost Moon Signs, that's kind of severed too at this point, because Llama did tell the Frost Moon Signs that the moon goddess is not answering their prayers, so that's severed. So that's why Columbina is now in this like in this phantom state, because she doesn't have real connection to, well, I wouldn't even say connection is like the right word, but she's not connected really to the world, so she's in turn growing even weaker.
Oh, well, strict. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
I literally grabbed Kyla and I ripped all of her clothes from her body, left her naked in the middle of nowhere, put her clothes, and then we went and we killed the Wither. And then I gave Kyla's clothes back, don't worry.
Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name is Columbina.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence. Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with.
We do, Charla.
Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
That actually is true. Columbina never really had a real say in her own name. Well, then again, do any of us? It's a little different for Columbina because she is a god,
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition,
I agree.
she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form.
Oh, there you go. So Alice told us the plan that for her to return to the moon won't work. To pierce through the false sky. Okay. So, going back to Natlin, Mawika's never really in the conversation for one of the most powerful beings in Tevat. And yes, she did use Renova's power. I get that. But still, as a human being who ascended to Archonhood, Mawika had the power to burst a hole in the fake sky. Columbina, even in her state, wouldn't have the power to pierce through the fake sky and return home. You guys heard it from Alice first. So let that be known how powerful Mawika truly is.
But no need to fret. Nicole's
I just
the
had
expert
to-
in this
I
field,
just had to
and
put that
I'm
out
sure
there.
she'll figure something out.
I'll defend Mawika with my life. I'm definitely a Mawika glazer.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too?
Mage N? Oh god, let me see Nicole already. Do I got a little bit of chocolate around my lips? I feel like I do. One sec. No, I don't. Face is looking extra greasy though. It's all good. After this stream, I'm gonna go have a nice shower.
That means we've got 2 Hexencircle mages on the case.
Yeah.
This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Exactly. This is how it's a big deal what's going on here in Nodcry. There's 2 Hexencircle members that are going to be helping us.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
Alice just said this is a side quest. Oh my god.
Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tibet's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
Rita.
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till moon prayer night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
Oh my god. Look at this shot of Alice. Okay, we're about to go meet Nicole. I'm so excited.
What?
Finally, guys, we're gonna go meet Nicole.
I wonder how Duran's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Duran, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
She considers Venti a child. I love her. She even calls the Archon, the animal Archon, a child. she calls Varka a child, Duran a child, Albedo a child. I love that. Well, I mean, compared to Alice, they kind of are children.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Klee didn't make the list.
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
Alice is just like leaning over Paimon, like, what did you say about my little girl?
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
Yeah, me too, Kyla. She's gonna get pulled instantly when she comes out. And she'll come out. Like, I know she will. It's just
She
they're
must be
taking their
tiring.
sweet time with Alice. Clearly, they're taking their sweet time.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What?
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Okay, when do we get to meet my Nicole? Oh, here's Columbina just walking around.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair!
Yeah, like, I could see Alice being a DPS 1000%. So far in Snezhnaya's release window, we haven't seen really anyone with a pyro vision. Out of all the characters that are confirmed to be released in Snezhnaya, none of them have pyro visions. Alice clearly is pyro, as we see with her vision. So if they release Alice in Snezhnaya, then that'll give us a pyro unit. And again, Genshin Impact is
You
definitely
might as well
overdue for a
use
new
that hammer
pyro
to
DPS.
massage my
And
back for all
Alice
the
can
good it's
definitely do
doing.
that.
Don't run your
Alice should
mouth.
get- well,
or
she's-
you'll get a back massage that'll
Again,
put you
she's
in
like
bed
up there for
for the
one of the
rest of your
strongest
life.
characters in all of Teyvat, right?
Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all
Lore
right?
wise, of course.
You know
so
how
is
busy
Nicole,
it gets in the days
but
before Moon
obviously
Prayer
Nicole's
Night.
not a DPS.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
Yeah.
See?
I could
Volka
see
knows
Alice
what the
being a
score
DPS.
is.
Again, who else would they make a pyro DPS in Snezhnaya? None of the
guess
characters that they
they're
revealed to be coming out in
But the way they
Snezhnaya, none of
spoke
them
to
are
each other
pyro,
was so ugly.
it only makes sense for them to give us Alice,
Then
which
again,
I
it won't be
am
the first time I've
quite
seen something
positive
like
that we
this.
will get Alice at some point in Snezhnaya. At some point we'll get her. And I could see her being one of, if not the most destructive pyro unit we've ever seen in the game. Again, it breaks my heart to say it, but surpassing Mawika in terms of power.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Sandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity.
I mean,
I won't get the
realistically,
chance to
no
say
one
any
knows
ugly things
what
in
if Alice
reply.
is going to be a DPS or a support, but if I were to guess, I would say she's going to be a DPS. Yeah, in terms of like who I like better, I like Mawika better than Alice. But that's not to say I don't like Alice. Obviously, I love the girl. Definitely one of my favorite characters, but Mawika's still my favorite.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it.
Yeah.
I'll whip out the ring and
I
pop the
think
question.
this is how they're going to release Alice. Do you know how they in Nodcry they gave us the silhouette of the characters? They did the same thing in Natlan. They gave us a silhouette of all the characters that are coming out after like the New Year's kind of. They're gonna do the same thing with Snezhnaya. I think one of the silhouetted characters are going to be Alice. That's kind of what I'm guessing.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer.
I just love how they made Mawika DPS. Imagine if they made Mawika support. That would be so wrong. As we literally see Mawika fighting throughout the entire Archon quest. Literally fighting the first of the Fatui Harbingers
Hello
too.
there, ma'am. Would you
And
like
might
some
I add,
Moon Prayer Night
absolutely
candy?
spanking his booty in the process.
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Oh goodness. I love them all. I don't hate any Genshin Impact characters. Like I obviously like certain characters more than others, but
here you go.
They're all well written.
Oh.
Aw, Columbina thought she was getting the candies.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
Yeah, I wish it would for
I
sure
don't
be
know
so
why,
wrong if
but
Mariko's a support.
I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
She finally saw.
This name thing seems super important too. But where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Uh-oh. Aw, she just phases through us.
Columbina?
We sensed her in a weird way? Oh my god, this is so beautiful. She's not there, but we sense something.
Traveler?
Oh, my heart. My heart can't take this anymore.
This is no time to be
Give me
spacing
my
out.
little dove. I love this girl the second I laid my eyes on her. Many, like years ago, like 4 years ago when they showed us all the Fatui Harbingers. And I saw her, I'm like, that is by far my favorite Fatui Harbinger. Columbina, and then when they gave us Columbina in Nod Cry, and we watched the Columbina trailer when we were in Brazil, and then we wished for Columbina, oh my god. And then when Columbina was getting released, the amount of hate she got, oh my god, absolutely disgusting. Boiled my blood how people hated on that little girl. But whatever. More Columbina for me. I don't care who hates on her. More Columbina for me. I know, I just want to hug her too.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
Yeah, Mawika could definitely be a support too.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
That is amazing. To be eligible to join the Hexenzirkel, you have to be an interesting person. I love how Columbina's following us around at this point. Look at her. She's like, oh, I'm gonna die here soon, so in my final days, I'm just gonna follow around my favorite person. Her favorite person in the whole wide world is the Traveler. Columbina loves the Traveler.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her?
Oh
We
my
can't just go up
god.
to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
She is a literal angel, Paimon. I'm not even trying to say she's an angel in a pretty way, in a nice way, which she is. I love my Nicole, but literally she's an angel.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be this young lady,
Yeah,
then?
she'll come and find us. Oh, look how amazing she is. 10 out of 10 design.
Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Yes, this is the lady that absolutely obliterated Bennett.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Varka always has to say that. I'm Varka, Knight of Boreas.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
Okay, so, it's loosely confirmed, not 100% confirmed, but just like it's kind of up there for interpretation. And like I said, kind of loosely confirmed. The reason why Alice doesn't really talk, she communicates through telepathy, is because the Heavenly Principles wiped out her race pretty much of angels. And Alice is like pretty much one of the last remaining angels. We saw one of the angels, the Lord of the Night, in Natlan. That is also an angel. And Alice being another one of them. Very, very powerful beings of Teyvat, by the way. Again, lore-wise, Alice up there for one of the strongest characters in the entire game. She's hiding from the Heavenly Principles. So needless to say, Alice, not a fan of Celestia, not a fan of the Heavenly Principles. That's why Alice doesn't talk, to hide from the Heavenly Principles. So they don't kill her.
It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Exactly, Varka, my boy.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
Oh, that's so sad, Dart. It's okay. Maybe when she gets another rerun, you can pull for her.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past.
Yeah, so Alice has guided us in our journey a lot. When we were in Sumeru, she was there guiding us. When we were in Fontaine, she was guiding us. Nicole has been a part of our lives in the game for a long, long time.
You're quite welcome. This time,
yeah, the
things
Heavenly
are different.
Principles killed a
we
lot.
have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You
Funny
might
enough,
say that we stand
well,
at
actually,
the crossroads
shouldn't
of
even say funny
fate.
enough, but oddly enough, the Heavenly Principles actually did not kill the Moon Sisters. It was Nibelung, the Dragon King, or whatever title he wants to call himself. It wasn't the Heavenly Principles.
Now then,
Columbina's
allow me to formally
Archon
introduce
level
myself.
character, so
My
Columbina
name is-
gets reruns quite frequently. Okay, Nicole. Oh, she's so beautiful. Wow.
No, no, no! Stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the
She's
worst
so beautiful,
moments to
oh my
ruin
God.
other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did
Yeah.
it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
But yeah, don't worry too much about not getting Columbina. Columbina and the Archons, they get reruns quite frequently.
This is a very different side of Nicole than
They're
what we're
a
used
select
to.
group of characters in
Not
Genshin
used to
Impact that get
face-to-face
reruns
interaction.
quick. So if you don't pull for Farina or Mawika, Raiden Shogun, Venti, Zhongli, Columbina, don't fret. They get reruns quite frequently.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Exactly, Rena.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But...
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Yeah, exactly what I said. The Lord of the Night. And you even hear it in Kenichi's burst, where he says, for the Lord of the Night, or something along those lines. So yeah, she's also an angel, Nicole also being an angel.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right.
Indeed.
Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
That would be the funniest banner of all time. I would laugh my butt off if they had Arlecchino and Farina in the same phase. I would laugh so hard.
Yes,
we should
I
honestly
do know
make
a
a
way.
team, guys. Like,
It
we should
began
literally
with the
go and make a team with
Hyperboreans,
Arlecchino
who
and
lived after
Farina
the
being
War
on the
of
same team.
Funerary Flame.
I think that would be such a funny team
Blank
to
looks.
make.
Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway,
Her
after that
burst
war
is-
ended,
yeah, that's a
the
good word,
three moons
magical.
retreated to beyond the false sky.
That would be one of the most hilarious
The
banners.
Hyperboreans were
Or-
humans I once aided.
Or
They
listen to
accepted
this.
the civilization and creations
They make a
bestowed
banner
upon
with
them by the
Zhongli
angels.
and Nuflet on the same face.
But despite accepting many blessings of the angels,
Okay, a lot of lore.
many
lot of
among
lore here.
them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary
Columbina's
Flame,
chasing that
they
badger
sought
around.
to
That's
contact
so
the moon goddesses
adorable.
beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
We're just here listening to all this lore, and Columbina's being so like childlike, just running around and in the background.
But all three had passed away by that point.
Oh, what's up, Shadow? Good to see you.
This mage
Nicole
has
is
a unique method
gorgeous.
of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Venti and Durin, that'd be a funny banner too. Yozal Dart, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's
Oh,
it.
she's
The
blushing.
relevant part is
She's
the
all
ritual
flustered.
created by the Hyperboreans.
Look at her cute little face. Now I want to just go. Like, I want to make Nicole into a crazy DPS.
The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tevat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
That'd be cool, Charlotte, right?
I just didn't
DPS
expect
Nicole.
you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, 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 time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow
Okay,
need
so
to find
where
whatever
is
structure
this,
they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to
Where's
power
this
it up.
portal?
'Cause
if
Luckily,
we need to
have
send...
the moon marrow
Oh my
of
God,
both the
like
eternal
Columbina's
and
just sitting on the
iridescent
grass.
moons, so we're
She
all good
looks
for
so
Kuvaki.
pretty.
Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place.
Yeah,
Am I
where is
right so
this
far?
place that the portal is at?
Yes. Although, I expect the structure is long gone by now.
Another Spiral Abyss idea.
That said, what if we could take advantage of the
We'll
phantoms
definitely
to
have
travel
to
back to a time when it still
Get
existed?
Odette and play with Odette too.
Well, travel
see
back
how,
isn't quite accurate. It's more
how
like we'd be
cool
creating a
she
handshake between
makes,
2 points in space-time.
Apparently she turns Mizuki
We wouldn't
into
even
a
have to
crazy,
pick a time when it
crazy
still
DPS.
existed.
Like Mizuki
It could
already
just
is
be
a
a
really
time
good
when it still
character.
appeared in phantom form
that a
via
lot of people
projection.
spoke
Or
very
we could
bad.
project our own phantoms, fold them
But
together, and...
now Mizuki's gonna be a really crazy DPS with Odette. That's what all the testers have said.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll
Yeah,
let you
Odette
know
is
and
going
we'll
to be our
regroup.
first, like, official Snezhnayan character from Snezhnaya that's getting released in the Snezhnaya release window, if that makes sense. We've had other Snezhnayan characters to be released, like Child being one of them. He's from Snezhnaya and he's been in the game forever. But when he gets released, he's considered a leeway character. Like in the Chronicle Wish, he gets released with the leeway Chronicle Wish. So as a character that's being released in the Snezhnayan,
By completing certain
like,
rituals,
window,
specific individuals will be able
Odette's
to
the
enter
first
the
Snezhnayan
phantom
character.
and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible,
Flynn's
we'll
is
just
also
need to wait for Moon Prayer Night,
Snezhnaya too,
and we can
'cause-
send the Moon Goddess
well,
back
I'm
home.
not sure if he was born
I'm really
in
skimping on the
Snezhnaya
detail here.
or born
this
in
making
Nodcry,
any sense
but
at all?
his race comes from Snezhnaya because he's Fae, right? And the Fae come from Snezhnaya.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Vesna, Danica, the Tsaritsa. I'm
Yes.
so excited for all these characters.
Basically, yes.
Great.
I really hope
Counting on
they
you.
give us Pantalone
In the meantime,
in
we'll focus on
Snezhnaya.
finding the moon goddess's name.
I'll pull for Pantalone if he comes up. 100% I'll pull for him.
My name?
Evil
Are
Baiju.
they looking for a way to stop me from
If
disappearing?
you guys want to call him Regrader or Pantalone, just call him Evil Baiju.
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the
Llama,
Frost
though.
Moon Scions.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna make the Tsaritsa really cool.
Ah, I did wonder.
Yeah.
I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history.
He doesn't have a vision, but he can use a delusion, right? We all know what happened with that delusion factory when the Balladeer was running the show back in.
If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
That delusion factory, oh my goodness, that place was just filth.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables.
I would
perhaps even
actually
prayers.
laugh if they're like brothers or something.
Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So,
They look
see
so
you later
similar.
then?
Just
Oh,
different
and no need to
color
prepare
palettes.
anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
Even their voices are somewhat similar.
See ya!
Lamado.
She seems friendly. It's just...
Yeah, that delusion factory. Remember how many Sangonomiya Kokomi's soldiers got literally so sick to the point that they died because they were abusing delusions?
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen.
Oh, my Kokomi.
I've been
I love
dying
my
for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Kokomi. Yeah, Alice is like, mind your head, because Nicole is gonna like literally get inside that head.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out,
Yeah,
I'll
the next
summarize
few
the
days are gonna
salient
be
points and
jam-packed
share them
with
with you all.
Genshin Impact streams, you guys. So get nice and comfy.
I'm also inclined to
want
review our other documents.
Snezhnaya to be
Yes, our
perfect
faith
for
was
us.
first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Teyvat, huh?
What's up, Dominic? Good to see you again. How's things?
In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui.
Yeah, why don't we
It'll
ask?
probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again.
Yeah, I was just gonna
They're
say.
the only ones who would want to help.
They're the closest to Columbina, Sandrone and Arlecchino.
Thank
so
you, Mr. Varka.
I'm sure they would come and help.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
I love how Columbina's just following us around. That is awesome.
Full throttle!
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably,
We'll
some
see.
of her
We'll see,
stories
Kyle.
were mythologized and
I think
deified
we'll
over
be
the
ready.
years through countless
I think
retellings.
we'll be ready.
That's why I organized them into reliable and
Because
unreliable.
we have...
There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity
I
of the
don't
historical
remember
record.
exactly how long we have until the Archon quest is done.
Let's take a look through.
And then we still have another portion of an Archon quest to get through. It's not the Nod Cry portion of the Archon quest, but it's a separate quest we have to do. And then we'll be caught up in terms of the story, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Almost all these records refer to
It just
Kutar
depends
instead
how
of
long we stream
Columbina.
for, right? Like what
Although
time is
neither
it
of those
for
is
me?
her real name.
It's 11:22, so it's still
Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
decent enough time for me.
What we can
I
gather
could
from these
stream for a
records
little while
is
longer.
that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her.
That's not gonna be all day. I'm just inviting her over for dinner.
I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but
Work
for all
still
their
needs
devotion,
still
worshipping
needs to happen
her day
regardless.
in, day out changed
And
nothing.
my priority right now is to get caught up in the Archon
I imagine
quest.
that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Aw.
Lama speaks the truth.
So
When I
she
heard
never
them call
wanted
upon
that name
Kutar with
Kutar.
hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
I wonder what she wanted to be called.
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived
Oh, that's
authenticity,
true, yeah.
prose
You guys
style,
were like an hour ahead of me. So
and
Sunday,
how realistic
Monday,
their
and
portrayal
then
of Kutar seemed to be.
Tuesday.
Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes?
And I really need this
Me?
little pick me up before Snedge Night, just so I know the Archon quest too.
For what it's
Because I
worth,
obviously
why
haven't
don't we
done
check
this
the
in a
unreliable
very,
sources
very
too?
long time, so this is good for me to definitely
Sure.
pay attention.
Give me a moment.
It's not just a matter of getting us caught up, it's also me getting caught up too for the story. Because I like to definitely know as much as I can with the lore.
Exerting but
Like,
a
I'm not
fraction
like
of her
a
divine
lore
might,
expert.
Kutar
in
sheared
Genshin
a great
Impact,
mass
but
from the snow-capped mountain and
I
cast
like
it
to
into the
think
sea,
I know a little something
upon
something.
whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The three moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence.
As
And
she's
where her
literally
gaze
doing right
landed,
now.
this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that
I
her
don't
eyes
know a lot
are
of people
always
met
closed.
Kutar.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to
I
build a
definitely
wooden
want
nest
to do
with which to
Snedge
shield
Night
the
on
fledgling
Tuesday.
bird from
I
the
can't
cold.
wait.
But being
I've
so
been
young
waiting
and
for like
lacking in
6
strength,
years.
the child could not
For
snap the
goodness
branches from the
sakes.
trees.
I can't wait for Snedge Night any longer.
Tar was passing
So
by.
I need to be
Upon
caught
seeing
up.
the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child. Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess, and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
For Tuesday, it's probably gonna be a... So for
She
Tuesday,
didn't know how other people would
depends
interpret her
what my
actions.
schedule is like on
She was
Tuesday.
probably worried about making things
Either
difficult for people.
We'll
So,
stream when
she
Snedge Night
gradually
comes
stopped
out
joining
Tuesday
in.
night, or I'll stream the following day after all my work is done,
Yes.
just so I can sit down and just play the Archon quest.
Oh,
One of the
that's
two.
so sad.
It just depends Tuesday what time Snezhnaya comes out. Oh, look, a little bird. Yeah. But regardless, I want Nodcry to be over and done with.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we
Okay, let's go to Nasha Town.
Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Let's see.
I've been waiting way too long for
it's
Snezhnaya.
doing an albedo, too.
Way too long. I am so excited
Yeah, this
to
is
just
pretty
touch
much the
some
same place we bumped
Snezhnaya and
into each
snow
other
you
last
guys.
time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them
Nice.
together. How'd
Okay,
your investigation
so
of the Frost
we're
Moon
gonna have
Enclave go?
Sandrone and Arlecchino with us now too. That is awesome.
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess.
my Charlotte, indeed.
Someone had to do it.
I know, Brina.
So,
She's
Barca
such a
was
little
waiting on us.
sweetheart. Look at
But
her.
what about you two?
She's still
Are you
with
waiting
us.
for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Oh, look at that.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders.
She really
yes?
does.
She wants me to
Charlotte.
help her with some more
And
experiments on that front.
Columbina and Arlecchino go really well in a team
She
together.
said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
I mean, Arlecchino's best team is with Columbina, so.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Yeah, if it's not Alice or anyone.
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It's you.
So,
Oh my god,
it's not
look
like the
who it
Academia has
is.
prohibitions against going abroad. Also,
It's
I
the
applied for leave.
6th of the Fatui Harbingers. Run for your lives, everyone. It's the Balladeer. It's Hat Guy.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat guy?
He's still that, like, angry little emo boy.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
We all know what he wants to look into. This guy wants to get his hands on the Doctor. We all know what the Doctor did to the Balladeer and what the Doctor did to the Balladeer's best friend and the family that raised him. and the torture and the lies he told the Balladeer. I don't know why I keep calling him Balladeer, but Wanderer. So Wanderer does not like the Doctor whatsoever. It would seem that Wanderer doesn't like him, Arlecchino doesn't like the Doctor, and Sandrone doesn't like the Doctor. So 3 of the Fatui Harbingers, 3 very prominent members of the Fatui Harbingers, do not like the Doctor.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Dun dun dun. Second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia.
That's
but he
his,
got kicked out before he could graduate.
As Zondique, like his real name.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? Ah, how embarrassing for them.
Mark is like the second of the Fatui Harbingers is a college dropout. The Doctor is genius level intellect though, Mark. College dropout or not. The guy's literally a genius.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours,
I would
so,
love if they
we can talk to them.
gave Wanderer his Harbinger outfit, like the Balladeer skin, the red and the black. Oh my god, would I literally pull for that? Like I'd buy that skin instantly. Like, I love the blue and stuff, it's nice, but Wanderer with his Fatui outfit would be so sick.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
Him to be playable. I've always seen Dottore as a Dendro DPS. I don't know why. I've always thought he would be really good as a Dendro DPS.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
If you go back and you see the moves that Dottore has in game, and then you see Sandrone's kit, the moves in Sandrone's kit, some people have theorized this, that Dottore was supposed to be playable and Sandrone's kit was supposed to be for a playable Dottore. Which I actually believe this, quite honest with you. I actually genuinely believe this, because Sandrone's moves coincide with the moves we have seen Dottore do in-game, not Sandrone. So I actually believe that. I think Dottore was about to be playable like that close, and then I think it was kind of like a last-minute change. They're like, yeah, you know what, let's not release Dottore yet. Let's release Sandrone. I think that's what happened at Hoyoverse. Like, I believe that rumor. I actually believe that rumor.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time.
Oh,
all right,
I would
we
love
better
if they
get
made
going.
Dottore DPS.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him.
Look at that. We named him Zeus, remember? Are you here for revenge? Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it.
Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
That's true. Like, yeah, he's here for revenge and stuff, but he needs to be stopped too, so.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
That is so wild. None of the Fatui Harbingers know who he is, obviously, because he erased himself from Irminsul, right? That's so crazy. Just seeing, like, literally 3 Fatui Harbingers all together, and one of them is no longer recognizable.
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
You can obviously, like, just imagine how much back at Snezhnaya when the Balladeer was, well, when Wanderer was the Balladeer, how much him and Sandrone clashed heads. Their personalities are literally pretty much the same. So they probably fought so much and bickered back and forth.
What?
Sandro is like, what did you say?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know,
it might be
the better.
Odette, who knows? They haven't said anything about Odette being a Harbinger. They did confirm that Odette is Fatui, but not a Harbinger, so who knows? Once we see Odette, maybe it'll be, she'll get that Fatui Harbinger little intro thing that they
If
all
anyone
get.
asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal academic
Yeah, they
interests.
definitely got into a lot of arguments, Sandrone and the Balladeer.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back.
Wanderer did not like Signora either. So I think it would be safe to say that Wanderer or the Balladeer probably did not like Arlecchino. I don't think the Balladeer liked any one of them. We know the Balladeer, if we were to say who he was the closest to, it would have been Dottore. Now, to say were they friends, I don't think they were friends. They were, I guess, work acquaintances. But when the Balladeer, when Wanderer, like literally, like they're the same person. When he was part of the Fatui, I don't think Wanderer liked any one of them per se. I don't think he liked none of them. He was very much all about his own agenda.
You flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn.
I don't think he liked anyone. But we know he worked with Dottore more than any one of them. He worked with Dottore, he worked with Signora. Dottore he worked with the most, but he did work with Signora too.
He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
And then these 3 Harbingers specifically, all 3 of them don't like Dottore.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
There is one Fatui Harbinger that is... You could consider them friends with Dottore. There's one Fatui Harbinger who, I don't think like would be the proper term. I don't even think friends would be the proper term, but they tolerate each other more so than the other Fatui Harbingers tolerate Dottore.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves.
You
To that
guys know
extent,
exactly
our
what I'm talking
motivations
about,
align.
which Harbinger
On
that
top
is.
of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction
Wanderer
during the
likes
entire
the Traveler,
affair.
and
So
Wanderer
we tried to find
loves
out what he'd
Nahida.
been up to,
And
but
Nahida's like a mother
unfortunately
to
to
him.
no avail.
And Wanderer obviously has changed so much. He doesn't have hatred in his heart. Like, he's still the Balladeer. You guys gotta remember, he got all of his memories back. He very much is the Balladeer, but at the same time he's not. And that's where that whole change in acceptance and learning to embrace everything you are comes into effect, right? So he had to accept his past. So Wanderer, Balladeer, call him whatever you want.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive it gets.
It's no surprise, by the way. We already spoiled it in the stream, by the way. It's Pantalone when we were watching that trailer. Pantalone. So it's okay. It's not going to be like a spoiler or leak.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
He's like the only one who I would say likes Dottore, and Dottore likes him too.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's
Again,
remnants.
like
And
maybe
he's
like
been
isn't
trying to
even
get
the
his
proper
paws on the
word,
moon
but
arrows.
if there is a
Only an idiot
relationship
would
to be
believe he
had
doesn't have
that a
something more
Harbinger can
planned.
have with Dottore, it's him.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
Oh, look at that. Arlecchino went and snitched on him. Arlecchino went back to Snezhnaya and told the Tsaritsa, hey, Dottore is doing something in Nodcry that's you're probably not gonna like. Get his butt out of here.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes, I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 Harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred.
So even the Tsaritsa doesn't agree with Dottore being here and doing what he's doing.
Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest
Pantalone,
in.
I would definitely pull for that character if he gets released.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
We've seen the Rooster. So Rooster is just, again, a title for Pulcinella, who is the 5th of the Fatui Harbingers. And from what people have said, he's the mayor of Snezhnaya. We don't know if he's the mayor of Snezhnaya, but he is a Fatui Harbinger. He's the 5th of the Fatui Harbingers, and he's that short little Fatui Harbinger with the parrot nose, and yeah, that we saw in the trailer. So the Doctor needs his resources, and he needs Regrator's money, Pantalone's money. Pantalone is said to be one of the most wealthiest individuals in all of Teyvat.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Well, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Yeah. He's arguably he's probably one of the richest in all of Teyvat.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
While the richest person in all of Teyvat can be Zhongli, obviously. You know, Zhongli's broke. Even when I was in Brazil, heck, I was a Zhongli. My credit card was getting declined everywhere I went. But realistically speaking, Zhongli makes more appear from thin air, pretty much. So Zhongli is, if we're really having that argument, it's Zhongli's the richest. But obviously he doesn't even consider himself an Archon. And he wants to live a normal human life, so Zhongli's broke. he's not rich.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous.
That's so terrible.
If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died.
Aw, Marionette. Marionette saved a lot of the Fatui subordinates, while Dottore was like, yes, go in there and open that up. Let me see what happens. He doesn't care who dies for his experiments. But Sandrone was there trying to save people still.
And after all that, he left.
That's so
I
cute.
was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said.
Yeah, Ningguang is by far the richest person in Liyue.
Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Varga's just in the back.
Hat guy,
Enjoy
I
this.
must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Oh, Arlecchino's catching on. She has such a sharp eye. She's catching on to Hat Guy. She's like, you know a lot about the Fatui. Who are you, bro?
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Yeah, Wander did not answer Arlecchino's question. He's like, don't worry about it, bro. I'm out. I'm gone.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
No, he's still in there. He's still that angry little teenage boy, Paimon. He's better. He's getting definitely better, but he's definitely in there somewhere.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore.
That's one thing they have in common. Sandrone likes that side of Wanderer. He's like, I like that guy. Bad-mouthing Dottore with me.
Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I'm pretty sure Wanderer is going to get a crazy buff with Odette in his team. Oh my god, Odette is going to make so many Animo DPSs just crazy good. I can't wait to test Odette and Wanderer on the same team also.
I've actually asked her that question before. But she said she didn't
Arlecchino's
know.
smart, yeah.
Considering our relationship,
I mean, to be fourth of the Fatui
I
Harbingers,
doubt
not
she was
only do you
lying
have to
to
have
me.
smarts, but you have to have physical power too.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis
Ouch.
or anything like that.
And then, what is it called? To be the third of the Fatui Harbinger, like,
The
what
Tsaritsa's
is it
plans
called?
had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was
Nahida
weird.
said their
What
their
could she
powers
do
are
that the rest
comparable
of us
to like
couldn't?
Archons.
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right? More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her
Wanderer gets
Majesty
her run,
always
yeah.
gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her
Maybe
days in
not right
Snezhnaya
now.
doing
I'm not
basically
sure how to
nothing.
pronounce her name. I'm just in the middle of the Archon quest, my friend.
The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden.
I can't wait to see this flower garden once we get to Snezhnaya.
For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it.
Sandrone,
I
seventh
forget
of
who
the
said it,
Fatui Harbingers,
but those
'cause
words have always stuck with me.
she is one of the most advanced robots in all of Fontaine, right? Elaine Guillotin, or the Lord Artificer,
But you've
was
done
one
your
of the
job
most
exceptionally well all
intelligent
this time. Because at heart,
scientists, I suppose,
you
of
are a
Fontaine.
conscientious person.
And when he made Sandrone was far beyond anything in Fontaine. So intelligent, so advanced, and she was literally like one of the craziest inventions in all of Fontaine. So
What is
the
it?
Tsaritsa saw a lot
Something
of
come to
potential
mind?
in Sandrone, but Sandrone could never be in the top 3 Fatui Harbingers. Capitano obviously being a literally from Conria.
That
and
makes sense.
Being
Nothing screams you are
immortal,
needed like your name shouted from
right?
across the town.
having that
Well,
curse
good
of
luck with
immortality.
But
Which,
if
by
you
the way,
ask me,
Arlecchino does not have the
Columbina
curse
is
of
still the most
immortality.
shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all
Arlecchino
the
is
arguments
a
we've had,
descendant
can't
of
be
the
bothered
Crimson
trying to
Moon
remember
Dynasty, but
another
she
name
is
for her.
a young lady.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
The captain is
Arlecchino.
straight up from Conria. He was alive from back then, right? He's immortal. He's powerful.
It's a Sealy!
He's noble,
Does that
and he
mean
does the
Nicole has
right
news
thing,
for us?
and he
Ladies,
does his
I
job
thank you
without,
for your hospitality.
bringing a lot
If
of
the chance ever
emotions
comes
into
up,
things,
I
and
definitely owe you both a
just
drink
always
sometime.
doing the right thing.
I'm
so
sure it will.
naturally, that's why
You can
he's
make
the
your own
first
way
of
out.
the Fatui Harbingers.
You've been here
if
enough
you're
times,
to go
you
see
probably
the
know
power
your way around
scaling
better than I do.
and why the Fatui Harbingers are exactly where they are, Sandrone is only one rank above Wanderer, Wanderer is 6th, Sandrone is 7th. The reason why Wanderer is 6th and not Sandrone is Wanderer is literally a creation of an Archon. right? Sandrone being a creation of a very intelligent man from Fontaine, but Wanderer is a puppet of the Raiden Shogun, right? Of A. So naturally, Wanderer is going to be, you know, a little more sought after in terms of the Fatui Harbinger ranking. And then 5th of the Fatui Harbingers, we don't really know too much about the Rooster, Pulcinella. They say he's the mayor of Snezhnaya, who really knows? But I'm sure we will see him in the Archon quest. I mean, we saw him in the trailer, so we'll see why he's
adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy.
what is it called? The 5th. And then Arlecchino being 4th. Again, she's a descendant of the Crimson Moon Dynasty, which
Here
is
you are.
a long gone extinct, you know, long gone group of individuals. And again, she has
How come you're back
she's
so
cursed
soon?
by the Abyss
Did
too.
things go all right with the Fatui?
Columbina being
Fine.
3rd.
Dottore been
Literally a
summoned home by
god.
the Tsaritsa.
Dottore being 2nd.
Couldn't get much
we don't
more
really
than
know
that.
why he's 2nd.
How about you?
We know he's
Any
crazy,
progress with the
crazy
investigation?
smart in terms of his intelligence.
Unfortunately not.
Crazy smart guy.
We've tried everything.
Capitano being
different
first,
phantoms,
we know
different
why he's
locations,
first. And then
different
Child
points
being
in
the last
history.
of the Fatui
But the
Harbingers.
results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land.
He's the
People
least
crying out in
experienced.
despair.
I mean, we
No
saw
hope
what
of
he was
being
trying
rescued.
to do in Liyue. That guy literally summoned
Every
an
time I
entire
see it, I
dead
can't help but
god
think,
against Liyue.
Is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
He's very
And
much childlike,
if I
right?
fail in the task
He's
I've been
experienced.
given, will
He's
I create yet
inexperienced
another
in his
tragedy?
diplomacy. He's inexperienced
just
with his
meaningless
combat
speculation.
skills. That's why.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Tevat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside.
Wanderer's
So,
whole story, they could
think for
honestly make
yourself
like
about
a
what you
short
wanna do.
animated film.
As long
of
as you don't
his,
believe it's futile.
life.
It
And
isn't.
I think it'd be really, really cool. Like, he's one of the
Yeah.
characters that are super, super fleshed out.
Previous
Like, he's
experience indicates
really-
that we cannot touch the
Like,
phantoms,
his story's really
which
well put
limits the
together.
effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Yeah, I
Same
really
thought
want to
here.
pull for Child too.
Following the same rules means repeating
He's
the
a
same
Hydro
failures.
DPS, by the way.
Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we
He's,
need to figure out a way to
definitely
make
to-
contact with them,
Definitely to get
despite
him, and I need
knowing
to
that we
build
can't?
him too.
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru
Yeah.
was a sign that the
They could
great
obviously
world
make
tree
like
was
a
being
really
corrupted.
nice short film
This
of
corruption
Shang-Li
allowed
too.
things that should not have existed in Tevat
Like
to
some
appear.
characters in the game, their stories
This
are
is
really,
tantamount to
really
rewriting
well put
reality
together.
to an extent.
You're saying
Farina's too.
abyssal
Farina's
power
story
might
is
be able
so
to affect
well
those
put
phantoms?
Together.
No one's ever tried it
Um,
before. If you're gonna try it,
Who else?
it'll
Just
take
some characters
courage,
off the top of my head.
and you have to be confident
They
that
can
you
do
can
something
control
with
it.
Varka's story, like an adventure kind of
anyone
story.
there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her.
Yeah, the thing with that is,
Spargata?
if I were
Are you in there?
Hoyoverse, I would do this personally. Hoyoverse should take a number out of the Marvel
If I
films.
can use my
Maybe
abyssal
not the
powers to
modern
warn him that
like,
there is danger
Marvel
here,
films, but like the
maybe
older.
it'll change
How
his
they
decision.
did this.
maybe he'll stay
each
away.
movie was specifically
Yes.
designed for
The
that
important
character.
thing
You
is
know,
not
how
the
they did
nature
the
of the
Iron Man
power,
movies, they did the
but
Captain
rather
America
how you
movies,
use it.
they did the Thor movies,
To intimidate
and then they all
obstruct.
came together for the Avengers movies, right? They should
Sounds
do
about right
something
for the
similar
Abyss.
like that with the
Well, let me try.
Genshin Impact
I should be able to
characters, 'cause
influence that
pretty
thing.
much all the Genshin Impact characters are so rich in lore, just them themselves, that they can do something along those lines.
This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Okay, what are we doing? Okay.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
Yeah. Let's see if we can save this guy.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Hide in there, young man. We got you. No, 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 go this way. Dude.
Help me!
You're supposed to go in that place that I made for you.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Go in there. No, no, no.
No, there's a monster ahead.
Go to the right, go to the right. I'm gonna block you in.
Is that the barrier I saw earlier?
There we go.
Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
Yeah, exactly. And then that way, there are way too many characters in Genshin Impact for them to make like an anime and give justice and screen time for all the characters. I don't think that would be a very smart idea if Hoyoverse made an animated or a whatever, you know what I mean? The anime, because it's like, how much time can they realistically dedicate to all these characters?
Quickly,
There's so many
let's keep up.
characters, so the smarter way would be to make short films, like 45 minutes long. Short animated films, about 45 minutes long, for all the characters. And then that way they could do longer style movies, right? Longer animes. And then they could bring all of them together for those films. Not all of them together, but do something along those lines.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Okay, we need to get him to move then. Okay, he's gonna die though. Like, I had no option.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Okay, I wasn't able to
I'll
do
use
that
the barrier
last
to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Yeah. Like, in my opinion, that'd be the more smarter way to approach it. That's what I would recommend Hoyoverse to do.
Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters.
Uh-oh.
There's still a
So
chance,
sad,
Durin.
he's just looking for
Use
his
the
little
traps.
daughter. Okay, I got you, my boy. I gotcha. There we go. Let's get rid of these guys. Get rid of these guys. These guys. Dude.
Help me!
How did I feel that? I would, like I said, first priority, release the characters that are established in lore. Getting your hands on this guy. Yeah, establish all the release the established characters.
Just be able to save
people,
this person.
Like, I don't think I would nerf any characters because you gotta remember, you can't really nerf characters in this game because people paid, a lot of people paid money for the characters, right? So you can't really necessarily change the characters if people paid for the characters in that current state.
Hello there.
Right, so I would
Have
love
you seen
to
my
nerf
daughter?
a lot of characters.
She's
I would
carrying a large
nerf
backpack.
Nefer. First things first, I would nerf Nefer.
Get out while you still can.
I would buff Nouvelette more. I would buff the heck out of Zhongli.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
I would give every character talent trees.
Wish I could help,
so you can have the character as a DPS or a support. There would be two different talent trees.
Okay.
One talent tree would be to play your favorite character as a DPS, and you can build that talent tree. Or if you like a character but you don't want them to act as a DPS, you want them to shine as a support, you can prioritize in a supportive talent tree and go off to the other side. So that's what I would do.
Noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, bro.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this?
Okay,
you know what?
So we gotta stop him.
I'll
Okay,
trust
keep
this
moving,
strange
bro.
barrier.
Keep
It's got me
moving.
this far after all.
Yeah, because a lot of games also already employ that technique, and it works amazingly fine. That way, it would eliminate that whole, you know, oh, why do they make this character into DPS? Why do they make this character into a support? No. You can play all of your favorite characters, but you need to just build them appropriately. If, let's say, you love Nicole, but you're like, you know what? I don't see Nicole as a supportive character. She needs to be a DPS. Well, you can. You know, and for those people who love Sandrone, but they're like, she shouldn't be a DPS, well, then build her as a support. It would eliminate all these, you know what I mean? So. Good night, Bridget.
That looks like one of my daughter's
Have an
books.
awesome night.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
We got this. Come here, you. You're not getting your hands on this young guy who's just trying to look for his daughter. Uh-oh. There's no more explosives! There's no more explosives!
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Yeah, I would make Llama into a crazy DPS. It's like, you know, like, I would love to make Llama into a DPS, and we did make Llama into a DPS on one stream. It still wasn't good enough. It's like, you can't really sometimes turn your favorite characters into the DPS that you've always imagined them to be, because it's just not how the character was developed. But if they develop the characters open-ended, where they give you that option of a, you know, different paths of a skill tree and different talent investments,
There's
you
not
can
enough
go
left. If he makes
put,
it in, he'll die.
your resources into.
But
that
then
way you can
this clue
build a
could be the
character
key to him
exactly
finding
how you've
his
always
daughter.
imagined that character
It might not be the only one.
That's
Better
what
he
I would
misses
do.
that clue than loses his life.
I would also
I guess so.
make everyone have, by default, any new character that I guess released, they would have 10 skins.
Stop him, Durin.
From the get-go.
We can't
10
let him get any
skins.
further in.
And then there would also be like epic skins, whatever you want to call it, 5-star rarity skins, where they would be animated and their burst would change too. So depending what skin you have, the character's burst would change, what they say in their burst would also, the dialogue would change, and so on and so forth. They can do a lot with Genshin Impact.
It won't work.
Like the
There's
game
not
has
enough
so
left.
much potential.
If he makes it in, he'll die.
I see
But
other
then,
gacha
this
games
clue could be the key to him finding
really
his daughter.
spicing up
It might not
how
be
the
the
games
only
are
one.
developed.
Better he
Genshin
misses that
Impact is
clue
very
than
much
loses his life.
still stuck in
I
the
guess
past, because
so.
Genshin Impact was one of the earlier gacha games that became very popularized and became
Stop him,
mainstream.
Durin.
So
We
it's
can't let
still
him get
very
any
much
further
old in terms of how far it's come and what kind of stuff is in the game compared to other games. But yeah,
It won't
they
work.
really
There's
need
not
to
but then
It might not be the
they
only
really
one.
need to kind
Better
of
he
step
misses
up
that
in
clue
terms of
than loses his
what's in
life.
their game.
I guess so.
Okay,
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
we gotta not allow him to go in there. Okay.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this!
Yeah, I just need to block his way.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Aw, hi baby.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
Aw.
Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Durin is so determined.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's
Yeah,
going on?
more skins. Like, that is
His
one of the
reactions
things
have
this game
changed.
is lacking.
How many
And
times
when
have
they
I-
give us a skin,
What's happening
it's
to me? I...
it's so underwhelming.
Huh?
It really is. Like, Sid Lolly is
Who are
one
you?
of my all-time favorite characters, and then when they gave us a Sid
see
Lolly
us
skin, it's
now?
like,
I
really,
I feel like I
Hoiverse?
always
That's the
could,
best you
but
guys
that I
came
only
up
just
with for
realized
Sid
you were
Lolly.
there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter.
I wouldn't even say they're
In fact,
mid.
I'll ultimately die trying to find her.
I would go as
Isn't
far
that
as
right?
saying the Sid Lolly skin is actually pretty bad.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Like, it's just...
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
It's literally pajamas. Like, really, Hoiverse?
You've not
That's the
seen my
best you
daughter either.
came up with?
Have you?
If I was designing the
seems
skins,
she really
you know how I
isn't
say
here.
there would be 10 skins per character just by default, and then over time we can obviously add more skins to the characters, that skin would be a free skin people would
I'm
get
sorry, we
by
couldn't
just
help
doing like
you.
a little quest. I wouldn't even charge people for that skin. It would be like a 2-star rarity skin. in my books.
I'm just...
It would just be like a little fun skin you just put on.
Maybe
if
this
you
is
wanted to
destiny.
frown and
Maybe
have
it
fun.
doesn't matter
It would
how hard
not
I
be
search.
marketed as, oh, it's such
How
a
long do
brand
I have
new,
left?
wonderful, awesome skin to have. No.
Experience
it's
says
not that
15 to
cool.
20 minutes.
It's just sit lolly
15
in
to
some
20.
pajamas, and it's not even like, it's not even that cute.
Thank you for all your help.
If you're gonna
Let's
make
rest
sit
a
lolly
while.
in pajamas,
You look exhausted too.
make it look nice. Hoyoverse.
Now's
it's
not the
even
time
that
for you to
nice.
start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10
Yeah,
or so
like
minutes left.
Arlecchino
You know?
would for sure be in her weekly boss skin. I would give her that. I would give Arlecchino in
You say you're from
Harbinger
Mondstadt, yes?
coat skin. You know, like
Place
how
with
the
windmills,
50 Harbingers
where
have that
people
like
enjoy
winter coat.
limitless freedom?
I would give her one of those skins. I
And
would
you're
give
from
her a
Sumeru.
beautiful dress
They built
skin.
an
All the
academy
girls
into a
would have a
giant tree.
dress skin too.
Yes.
So
It
there's
seems
so
you've
many
never heard
things
of
that you
either
can do.
place.
Those names
I
are
would give
unknown
all
to me,
the
I'm afraid.
male
Yes.
characters a nice
Have you heard of
suit
Hyperborea?
skin. Like how cool would that be?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
Yeah.
From how you speak of your lives,
It's just
things
like,
must be
why are
going
they
all
not
right for
giving
you,
us these
I
cool
guess.
skins? Give
They
Wander the Balladeer
Mondstadt
skin.
is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the
Like,
church and the Knights of Favonius. And even outsiders
There's some
find that it's an
gotcha
easy place to
games
feel
when
at
a
home.
character comes
We
out.
have festivals a
The
few
character
times a
has
year.
like 6 skins
Everyone
on
gets together
release.
to drink,
6 or 7
sing,
skins.
and be merry.
How cool is that? Like imagine you're
Sumeru's a
waiting
lot
for
more
a
uptight.
character
Not
and
really
they
the
get
kind of
released with like
place where you
6
can
skins.
relax.
6 really
It's a
cool
nation
skins.
fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I
Yeah,
can
that'd
see
be
you all
so
right now.
cool, Brina.
That must mean the future isn't
Like
a
give
total
all
mess,
the
right?
Genshin girls like a beautiful dress.
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think.
They
Might
really
be best if
can
you
do
don't
so
waste
much
too
with
much
this game.
time on me.
Well, like it's a good game,
The
but
chances are
the
slim, I
potential
know, but I'd
is
like to spend these last few
is
minutes looking for
definitely
Sparkota.
like the sky's the
If
limit
things
when it
work
comes
out,
to Genshin Impact.
I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
Aw. Poor guy.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change.
But may your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question? You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated,
Oh.
and it weighs heavily on you, too.
Wander's past. It weighs very heavy on him. Very heavy on him, but he has accepted his past. He's come to terms with it. And he's not going to allow his past to determine who he's going to be in the future. Wanderer's story, just pure cinema. Pure cinema.
Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we tried to help, for
Zeus,
instance.
what are you doing?
At least he said goodbye
Well-
with a smile, right?
Oh, here we have it. Is he gonna tell my baby boy dragon his past?
I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, You're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken.
I love the
But by
Simi-Wonka quest
comparison,
with Durin and
I know
Wander.
nothing about you.
It's not in the game nowhere, but I love that quest.
Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
There's so much more to him than just a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Not quite human. Zeus, what are you doing? Stop. That's my backpack.
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure.
Aww. Okay, Zeus, stop. Hey. Stop it. After that, his life was literally, like, terrible.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will.
That's so true.
I promise.
Durin has people who love and care for him and will always be there for him. Wanderer didn't have that same love that that our baby boy dragon had. Durin was, I mean, Wanderer was just an innocent little boy, and then he got abandoned by Raiden Shogun, and then the world took him and molded him and turned him into something he was never supposed to be. And then he lived a life of so much pain and suffering, and then he inflicted so much pain and suffering onto the world, and then he lived a life with the Fatui Harbingers and Dottore and blah blah blah, and poor kid.
Alright, break time's over.
Hello, Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention.
Literally, poor Wanderer got thrown out like trash.
Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Wanderer was meant to rule Inazuma, and he was supposed to be the vessel for the Electro Gnosis, and he got none of that.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way.
Oh, is this where the gate is?
So much longer to get here.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Well said, Brina. Yep.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Look, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Ah. Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques.
Varka, you do realize that
you don't want to hear it? It's quite
Nefer
informative.
talks way more than Nicole.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. We need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodkrai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going
That sounds painful.
cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh?
Getting Kuvaki from the soil and injecting it into the bloodstream?
Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for
Varka's
Kuthar
more
to join in the
street smart.
festivities. But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous.
Not to mention painful.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Well, let's go
Very
with the one
well.
that seems
Kuvaki transfusion
like
it is.
the
Now,
least
I
painful.
should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe.
That's what I mean. It sounds
The symptoms are
painful.
similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary
That's
while
actually
the
smart.
Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them,
Let's just
and they mustn't eat or drink
Inject
anything.
just a little bit of Kuvaki into people to see if they're compatible. Let's
That's
not
some
go full
hardcore
blown.
fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Okay, so the
Count
traveler's
me
down.
in too. 3 days
Varka's
without
down.
food. I can handle that.
And
Mr. Cole has made it clear that this is the
3 days
easiest
without
way.
food I could do too.
The way I see it, there's nothing
the
else to
longest
discuss.
I've done is 2 days without
It's time
food.
to step
Another
up.
day, I can definitely do 3 days without food to bring back my Columbina. Easily.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers
Literally,
to be
Rita.
captain of logistics. She'll keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward.
The traveler can handle it. I mean, we've literally had the moon marrow in us. A little extra Kuvaki's not gonna do nothing.
How's it going? Do you feel anything?
I feel fine.
How about
Up
now?
the dose. Up the dose, baby. I feel great. Keep it coming.
And now? What about now?
I feel awesome.
It's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I
'cause
summoned a
Lumina's
giant
awesome.
stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Mr. Varka, let's see how much he
Here
can
goes
take.
nothing.
Let's see how much my
All
son
right.
can take.
I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
I know, let's not give him 5 times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, wait a minute.
He's gonna puke. Why'd you give my poor Varka 5
not
times the
great.
dose?
I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. With some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in.
Oh my god, poor Varka.
You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try
Nicole
again.
is much, much older than you, Varka.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
Let's not let my son Varka in there. Okay, Llama. Well, Llama can for sure take it. She is the moon chanter, of course. My Llama, though.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
Nice. Okay, let's see Nefer. Okay, Nefer can't do
getting
it.
a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Oh, she was close. Yehoda? She's just a kid.
Time itching all over. Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh?
Aino's even younger than Yehoda.
Are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
There you go. Good on you, Nicole.
Is something the matter?
Nefa's a robot. We
The
can't
candidates
do
have
the
to be
robot.
human.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. It's not gonna work with the Nefa.
I guess that rules me out too.
Oh, Flynn's can't do
Everyone
it either.
except the Moonchanter got beaten.
They need to be human.
Guess I don't need to
Flynn's
feel
is
so bad
not human.
after all. I mean,
I
looks like
keep
this isn't gonna
forgetting.
be as
Flynn's
easy as we
is
thought.
not human.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I know, poor Yehoda and I know.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues. Itlua springs to mind. In fact, I think
Oh,
we
look
had
at
some
that,
former
Itlua.
Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works, I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher
another
than
name.
I am.
Another name we hear about,
The
Lohan.
moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raihir of Solnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah.
Aw.
Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data
Look at
leads me to
everyone
conclude
wanting
that
to
Miss
bring
Columbina
back
is a good person.
Columbina and save her.
Yeah,
Indeed, and FL Columbina is
I
a
really
very
think
good
so.
person. She's the best.
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
I agree.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But... is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
Even when she was with the Fatui, she made a deal and she gave a lot of her powers for the Tsaritsa she mentioned earlier on in the Archon quest. She made some sort of deal with the Tsaritsa.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
And then the Tsaritsa told
We're
her,
running out of time.
you can have
We
a
need to
home
look
here
for
with
other
us and
candidates.
you'll be protected by
Then
us.
allow me to try.
Oh, the knave out of
What are you doing
nowhere.
here?
I love how Arlecchino's so
You
like,
contacted your
involved.
friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Indeed.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away.
Oh yeah, Arlecchino would be able to handle it.
How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. All right, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making
Me
sure the
too.
three of them stay warm and comfy.
Having Arlecchino with
Then
us
my job is to take care of the
definitely
caretakers.
a good thing.
I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as well.
Oh, we're doing something. The transfusion. I love this little piano music in the background. Oh, Paimon is sleeping right by Columbina. Uh-oh. Paimon was like going to see if Lumine was hurt. Varka's like, trust in her, she can do this. She can do this.
The work is done.
Give her time.
The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets.
I was gonna say, why
the
can't
silver
Nicole be a
moon
candidate?
rises.
She can for sure,
O
but she's
path
not
to the
human
temple,
either.
appear now before us.
there it is.
It really
The
opened.
portal or gate, whatever you want to call it.
So that's what all this is about.
It really
They've
is.
been trying to open this gate.
With a calm mind, this proved not too arduous. Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
They were doing that for 3 days. Wow, that's incredible. 3 days.
Huh?
Columbina can enter the gate too?
Cannot pass through.
Oh, never mind.
Is it because I have no physical body? It has been 3 days. My strength is all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Ooh, grab this. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna leave it off, you guys. We're about to enter the Moon Gate, and we're gonna see what's on the other side. But I was hoping we were gonna see a Moon Prayer Night, but seems like Moon Prayer Night's gonna have to wait. We gotta definitely get our little doves situation all sorted out. We got my son Varka over there doing Varka things. We got Anefa listening to her very naughty Anefa song. Where's Ino and where's my boy Flynn's? I guess they went home. But anyways, yeah, we need to get my little dove situated, and we need to get her to come home again. Do Moon Prayer Night. Hopefully we don't run into any bad Dottores along the way. But yeah, second stream of the day, ladies. I just want to say thank you for showing up to the stream. Like always, always a pleasure doing Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact's like our game at this point. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. And again, we're going to be pumping out these Genshin Impact episodes. Snezhnaya, right around the corner. How long is it now? 2 days, 13 hours. We can do it. 2 days, 13 hours. We can definitely get caught up. I'm going to try my best. But, yeah. Until next time, ladies, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Please always be kind to one another. And we'll catch you, I guess, on the next episode of Genshin Impact, which I do believe is like episode 89. Yeah, episode 89. Crazy, crazy stuff. I know. Good night, my girls. Forever and always.